Yes, I'm here to get into The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, released in the year 2004, directed by Wes Anderson. This is one of the most entertaining films of just pure escapism I've ever seen. And it's just a completely original moment of Wes Anderson's filmography as it conveys a consistently dreamy sort of atmosphere all throughout. But just it's what Wes Anderson's wonderfully dry sense, absurd sense of humor, it just reflects consistently. It's just it always just holds up with all of its David Bowie influence, and all of its just kind of just conveying like a large family dynamic in general. It's just the way that Anderson puts it. It reminds me a lot of Paul Thomas Anderson and Ingmar Bergman influence, but it's so because by way of like the island setting, and just like the aquatic atmosphere here is just fantastic all throughout. It's just the way ahead of its time. This is like I think one of the first Wes Anderson projects I remember hearing about. I was always just so mystified by it. I love how much this holds up unbelievably as an original moment. Wes Anderson always lands for original moments throughout his filmography. This is just a big one, just by way of largely of its setting and just wide variety of characterization, and just the ultimate sense of escapism that the project conveys, a sense of wonder, the sense of just humor. The screenplay is always so hilarious. It has a wonderful soundtrack that ultimately leaves a feel-good spirit about it in its own kind of way entirely. It's kind of got an epic scope about it, but it's just having a blast from start to finish. And that's like the bottom line about this project. It just feels like it's particularly out to just be a very humanistic way of just having a great time, the project. And I'm just always excited to watch this more and more, just to take in all the characters more. Because this just feels like it has the most subtly timeless resonance of all time. Kind of just, as if Anderson can just convey the essence of what he loves about just classic, like I think just music in general, rock and roll music and pop music in general, to his own kind of feeling entirely. I mean, this is just unbelievably hilarious, unbelievably just a wonderful place to be at from start to finish. Simply, but